Welcome back to Hungry for Adventure. We are here in Chinatown in Las Vegas to eat some Korean barbecue. I hope you're hungry. We are hungry. We are here doing the Kobe style, all you can eat. So this gives you 90 minutes and you have some Kobe options, which we just ordered. And of course, there's no leftovers. It is $40 for adults and I think like $27 or so for kids from age 4 to 8. I'm excited to try all the food. They also have really cool looking appetizers. So we ordered some carpaccio, corn cheese, steamed egg. It should be a good time. Come with us. I have some regular brisket here, but I really like the sauces. So there's one that's like a sweet sauce. I can taste the sesame. But this one is the other one is the yuzu sauce. And it's so good. It reminds me of something that we get at like shabu actually. But it's like nice and acidic, so it like works well with the fat. I'm a fan. Here we have a piece of the filet. I'm excited to try it. It's very, like it has a really nice meaty flavor. Filet is generally lean, so it's not as fatty. So the meat itself is not as like flavorful, so you definitely want to dip it in one of the sauces. But overall, it's really good. I'm excited to try this. I haven't had Kobe beef in a very long time, since like Japan. And I didn't want to cook it too long, so. It's so tender and fatty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not seasoned, so I would definitely recommend putting some soy sauce on that as well, but it's so good. It's so flavorful.
Let me try it. Oh. Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
So this is a Kobe beef carpaccio. It's raw. The sauce is similar to that dipping sauce, but that usually is very citrusy.
I don't know how people feel about eating raw beef, but it's good.
If you're adventurous like us, you would try it. This is the Kobe New York steak. It is a little thin, but it's a little marbled and stuff, so I'm still excited to try it. Try this. You do get good flavor, but because it's thin, it's hard to get it to a nice medium rare. It's easy to overcook it, but otherwise, it's pretty tasty. Let's see how this tastes. The marinade's yummy.
Oh, I just had it too. Yeah,
Right?
it's the best thing here.
It's been sitting in the marinade for a long time, and you can tell, like it's the marinade's all the way into the meat. It's not just on the surface, you know. Very good.
Get this when you come here. Second round, we got garlic prime, beef tongue, and pork churro. And we got a whole sampler of pork belly. It's like 8 different kinds of pork. Alright, well, while Patricia gets the baby, I'm gonna try the pork toro. It's like a pork jowl, like it's just fat, so it's like the best part. Here we go!
How is it?
Super flavorful, super juicy, super fatty. Would recommend.
I'm gonna try the wine one right now, but these are actually Kurobura pork belly, so they're like higher quality. You get a deep flavor from the wine. The color looks a little funky because it's kind of purplish, but it tastes good.
So what was your top 3 out of the 8?
I would say my number 1, of course, is garlic. Garlic queen, of course. And then number 2 for me was the red wine. And number 3 was the gochujang. I actually really liked that one. What about you?
I mostly agree with you, except I would change my number 3 to the curry one.
Ooh,
The curry one
okay.
was really good.
The green tea was nice and subtle too. I like that one a lot too.
All right, ready for our last round.
I actually love how easy it is to clean this grill. We don't have to wait for them to bring us a new one. I mean, obviously I prefer charcoal grills the most, but in terms of convenience, we can't really beat this.
Wow, like
It's just a little radish.
Hi. Hi. So this is the large intestine. I know it'll gross some of you out, but trust me, it's really good. Give it a try.
This next piece is the LA KALBI. It's another marinated short rib piece. It's interesting because they only give you like 1 piece per order. It's not limited though, so you can always ask for more. But I just thought that was interesting. Try the KALBI. The LA KALBI.
Worth it?
The marinade for this one's really good. It's similar but a little bit sweeter to the limited KALBI. If you're here on a lower level menu, I think you can still get this. And I would totally recommend it.
Intestines are about done. It's gonna be nice and crispy with a nice gelatinous texture.
Yeah, and because it's not like an open grill, it's kind of cooking in its own fat, which helps it get crispier.
All right, it's time. Large intestines. Here we go.
How is it? Is it hot?
As soon as you bite into it, all that fat just bursts open into your mouth. Wow. Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfectly crispy on the outside,
It
but
goes
still
really,
soft and melty and chewy on the inside.
it goes really well with the sauce. If you're feeling adventurous, go ahead and try it.
So one of my favorite things about Korean restaurants in Korea and some in the US is that they get your leftover soup or like your leftover meat or whatever, and they cook fried rice in it. So we had the sundubu, which is the spicy soft tofu soup earlier, and so they like mixed that with some kimchi to make some fried rice.
Just in case you weren't already full.
There's some kimchi, some seaweed, and bean sprouts. You get like a lot of that same flavor from that sundubu, but which is really good because the sundubu is really tasty. And that kimchi is a little sour, but it's really tasty. If you haven't tried kimchi fried rice, I recommend trying it here. I just wish that I saved some like pork from earlier or like intestines to throw in there. It would have been so much better. Like, that much better. So I guess my final thoughts is that I think the food is actually really good. I really liked I loved like the fried rice, and like some of the meats were really, really good. I don't know if you need to get the Kobe level at $40. It's kind of steep. I think you would still have a really good time and really good food getting either the lower or middle tiers, because there's so much variety, and like all the sides were good, and so I don't think you really need to. What do you think?
I agree. However, everything was good.
It was good.
It was good.
I did notice that the meat portions were small, which is a good thing when you're trying to get a lot of variety, but also a bad thing when there's like limited items and they only give you a few pieces. But I mean, at least we got to try a good variety. And then as always, there's always room for dessert. I think we're gonna go get boba. Unfortunately, due to some technical issues, our audio in the last part of our foodie adventure was wiped out, so you'll just have to listen to me doing a voiceover. We went to 7 Leaves for some boba tea. It was just a block over, so it was super convenient. I got the Summer Mint, which is a jasmine green tea mixed with passion fruit juice with mint leaves and a squeeze of orange. It's supposed to be like a summer special, but I find it year-round. I love that it's super refreshing, especially with the mint, but not too sweet. And then I got Kyle the strawberry hibiscus tea, which is an herbal tea made with hibiscus and rooibos teas. I love the nice, subtle floral flavor, and I love that it's caffeine free. It was one of my go-tos when I was pregnant. And of course I got Kyle's with aloe because that's his favorite. While 7 Leaves doesn't have like a huge menu and big variety, it's one of our favorites because everything is super high quality. And that's a wrap on this video. We hope you liked our little foodie adventure in Las Vegas' Chinatown, and there's still a bunch of other Korean barbecue places we'd love to try, so please comment if you have any suggestions either in Vegas or SoCal area. We'd love to hear your suggestions. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you want more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our latest videos. Thanks for coming on this adventure with us, and see you on our next one.